Welcome back to Fire Emblem. Yes, we mean to fight Jeddah.
I urge you to reconsider. He's a terrifying man.
He's a poodoo head. Now he's not terrifying.
If you must fight him, there's only one way. 4, 8, 12.
What?
It hurts.
What?
Jeddah's curse.
Excuse me? You want to maybe tell me what just happened there, lady?
Conrad's mother was of Regalian noble birth.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
She was forced to wed the king of Zofia in order to procure food for Regal. Can you imagine such a fate? My blood boils to even think of it.
So Jeddah's got some kind of a curse. The guy said 4, 8, 12, up in multiples of 4, and then Jeddah's curse just, he dead now. I appreciate you trying to help us, sweet dead man. If there were a body here, I would consider and then eventually reject the idea of giving you a burial because we just don't have that kind of time. This serves as the meeting hall for the Hamlet's residents. So what the hell is a grimoire ring? I just picked that up. Amplifies magical power. So not only now do I have a mage ring, and an angel ring that increases luck by 20, I got another thing for magic power. May, oh May, I have another something for you you might appreciate. A little more than maybe that steel shield. Let's give you this. Which gives you just straight up magic +5. All right, that's cool. Just more power, all right. The shield might actually be better than that. But the grimoire ring does give me recovery. So that's good to know. I'll leave it on her for now. We can swap it off later if need be. Smithy will be my last stop. Clearing. Yep, here we go. 3 more peddlers that I can use to send stuff over to Ulm, so we only get a handful of chances for this.
Halcyon was once a priest of the Duma faithful. There, he struggled against Jeddah, who sought to rule by force and terror. But in the end, he was driven out. This place has been his hermitage ever since.
Sounds like a nice place.
This whole area has been tainted.
This guy disagrees.
The legacy of Dalton Garcia's wicked experiments. I had always thought Emperor Rudolph a wise man, but only a fool would suffer the abuses of the Duma faithful to grow so bold. If I'm honest, I'm cheering for Zophia's deliverance in all this.
Yes. Yes. Okay, peddler. Let's get this Rion shield back over to the other side of the country. That's one of these down. Excellent. Side quest wise. Celica will need to find her way back out. I wonder if once I get out of here, I clear up a route on the map, or if I have to go through this forest literally every time. Anyways, that's it for here. Let's examine. House. Even the rooftops are covered in moss. Yeah, it really does seem like a fantasy style, like forest village. Everything is super peaceful. There is, there's no stonework here that I can see. There is, like, there's a blue fog just settled over everything. Yeah, the fog is so thick here, she says it. All this fog, I guess they don't have to worry much about fires here. Sure, I'll take your word for it. Is that how fog works? To the sage's house. Look around in the house, steal the things. We got a Soma, which is more stats, I think. Ambrosia, which is also probably more stats. But I saved those for the end game. Memory Prism! It's been so long. Books are piled so high they block the windows. This explains the dark. So many books, the air is filled with the scent of ink and old paper, and there's a light. That probably shouldn't be left unattended in here. Oh, it's not a crack or something, it's just a candle. Oh well. What up, Halcyon?
Sage Halcyon, sir?
Music stop. This must be important.
Ah, Celica, child of fate. I'm glad you've come.
Why does everybody keep calling me this?
Child of Fate. You're not the first to call me that.
Hey, thank you. We're on the same page here.
But I have no idea where my fate lies. Please, Halcyon, grant me guidance. Tell me what fate holds for me. I'm so lost. I don't know what to do.
I know you have suffered much along the path here, Celica. But I fear I ken no more of anyone's fate than you do. What I do ken, however, is this. 2 things exist to guide you.
What does Ken mean? What does the word Ken mean? Aside from Barbie's penisless boyfriend.
One is the brand you bear. The other is your soul's pair with the self-same mark.
Oh, he's talking in some scripture talk. Arcane linguistics.
Same. Do you mean Ohm?
Indeed. Why were you born with the brand? And why are there 2 of you?
I don't even know what it is.
These are the questions you must consider. And always remember that you are not alone.
Right. Thank you, Sage Halcyon.
It sure does suck that we haven't seen the guy in forever, and the only time we did, shouted him down.
Of course, child. But while I cannot read the future, my magic may yet assist you. If there is anything you wish for, tell me.
I wish nothing for myself, but I am worried for Ohm. Please, if such a thing is possible, use your powers to help him.
All right.
The other child of fate?
It's like, just what do you take me for? I said I can help. I have magic. I can't reach across the entire country and just start influencing the effect of battles for you.
Yours is a generous heart. Very well.
I'm not gonna change your mind, am I? This is gonna hurt like a bitch.
What just happened?
I sent my powers on to Alm.
Finally, maybe.
With them, he will be able to draw on new strength beyond himself.
Is he finally gonna get his gosh dangle class change?
He need only will for it.
Oh, thank you, Halcyon.
Celica's been class changed for half a chapter already. Alm can now change to the hero class. All right,
Tell me,
cool.
Celica, do you wish to see Alm?
What? Well, of course I do, but I doubt Ohm is eager to see me.
You shut your face, Celica. Yes, he
I
is.
said terrible things to him when we last parted.
Yes, at least you understand and accept that responsibility.
The fire of youth at work. All the more reason to meet and speak again, no? I can send you to him if you desire it.
Can't get you back, though.
Not your physical form, but a projection of your mind. Enough to speak, at least.
Is that really possible?
It is. Close your eyes, child.
These are just sounds. I mumble to myself when I'm concentrating.
I heard my name.
It's me. It's Celica.
Wait a tick. Wait. He's gonna blow it off because Nui Baba did the same thing and he's not gonna think he's real.
Celica, how are you here? Actually, where are you? Come out already!
Or is this a replay of when Ohm actually saw the thing? Oh no, this is different.
I can't believe I actually have this chance.
Celica, is this just an illusion? Is it really you?
Yes, it's me. Sage Halcyon's magic is allowing me to speak with you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
I'm happy to see you too.
That looks like the same thing as what was happening when Alm was at Rudolph's in that dream that we got at the beginning of Act 2. I'm just piecing things together here.
What's wrong? Celica? Did something happen? Are things not going as well as you'd hoped? Ugh, I wish you were here in person. I don't know what to... Please don't cry.
You're not angry? I said such terrible things to you back at the castle.
Yeah, and we can talk about how that's your fault later.
Huh? Wait, that's been bothering you? I mean, sure, I was sad you didn't seem to see my side of things, but I'd never get mad at you.
Why not?
Why not? You sure do like putting me on the spot. Didn't we have a similar conversation years ago?
I suppose we did. You were always so nice to me while I'm always thinking only of myself. I'm sorry, Alm.
Celica, what's wrong?
Remix of the tune in the intro. It's such a good intro.
I finally remembered why I left the island in the first place. I'm going to see Duma.
What? No! Celica, the Duma faithful are... It's too dangerous. There's no telling what they'll do to you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna cut all of them in half. Like, I am, in actuality, quite a bit stronger than you are, Alm, and I mean in terms of physical fighting.
Even so, I have to go. Milla wasn't in her temple, Alm.
Huh? What does that mean?
Emperor Rudolph attacked. She's being held captive in Duma Tower. That must be the reason why Sophia's land has gone barren.
No. The Emperor?
And that's why I must go. I have to free Milla. I'm the only one who can.
Wait, Celica. I finally figured it out, but... You're actually...
A ghost. You were never real.
You're the Princess of Sophia, aren't you? Princess Antise.
I am. I guess my secret's out.
Now I'm cringing at what I said to you before. Talk about thoughtless.
Little bit, but you didn't know. It's not your fault, boy. You didn't know.
Forgive me, Celica.
She's the one what hid it from you.
But don't worry. I promise I'll get your kingdom back. So please, promise me in turn that you won't...
It's kind of you, Alm.
No promises. Nuh-uh. I'm doing my own thing.
But I have to. Just winning this war isn't enough.
What? I don't understand.
It'll be clear to you soon. I'll do everything I can here. Please, just be safe.
Celica? Wait! Celica! Celica!
And now it just pops up and says, leave Hamlet. You're done now.
Duma Tower is just ahead. Be well prepared before you go.
Just ahead. So I think there's like a battle or two to get through before we get there, but... Man, it feels like the story's coming to endgame, but the level of my characters is not at the point of endgame. Anyways, let's hit up this smithy. Change the music to smithy music. We gotta do some work. And steal her drinking water. Again, there's always drinking water here in the smithy, and every time. Yoink.
Welcome!
Okay. Convert, eh? I can swap 500 silvers for a gold. Interesting. The conversion rate is awful, but if I really have need of a gold, it's good to know that I can do it. Also, unrelated to this specifically, but I'm thinking I'll check out the DLC menu next time I play, because I've heard that there's some free stuff and that there's some story stuff, and I might want to check out those ones. I'm not going to grab anything that's like dropping a lot of money or breaking the game and like endgame materials, but I will check it out. Anyways, this one in particular is what people have been telling me a lot to go ahead and upgrade. Evolve the Shining Schlong into the beloved Sophia. A prized sword belonging to the Sophian royal family. All right. MT, might of 6, hit of 85, crit of 1, almost no weight. That's really good, actually. And for 3 gold marks, I can just upgrade its power to a little bit more crit, 0 weight, a lot more might. So that's a very powerful upgrade, but that's also 3 fucking gold marks. And it's for Celica. Somebody who... isn't often using it. Let me see if I can trade it to somebody else, because when it was the Shining Schlong, anybody could use it. Yeah, when it's the beloved Zofia, only Celica is allowed to touch it. Okay, that means no upgrades going down into this thing. She's even more powerful now, but again, she rarely fights on the front lines. And when she does, it's usually with magic. So cool, thanks for the tip, guys. Probably never gonna be used.
Welcome.
What else can I upgrade? Do I have any rusted items that need unrusting? Doesn't look like it. Blessed Sword. Cannot evolve any further. It's got some decent stats on it now. The Shadow Sword, I can forge into something different. And maybe actually get some use out of it. For actually considerably less. Like, these would just increase its stats. Not even all that much. Seems kind of a waste, especially since I'm never gonna use it. But if we do this, we get a second Brave Sword. Hell yeah! I can use that. I can use a second Brave Sword, maybe on one of the Myrmidons. Or on a mage. Or, I mean, a priestess. Javelin, cannot upgrade too much farther beyond that. Although that does really increase the power of a javelin. That basically turns it into like a legendary weapon, almost. Make one of my spear users into a superpower. Yeah, the javelin gets a lot more power to it per upgrade than the Blessed Lance does. Or the Iron Lance. Actually, the Iron Lance, for 200 silver marks, no gold involved, becomes really, really strong. The Silver Lance takes 400, but it gets a lot of crit on it. I don't know where to spend my money. Also, I can drop a lot on a Brave Sword to turn that into something else. That looks like another Shadow Sword, so I don't really want to do that, but what is this? Well, I do have 2 Brave Swords to play around with now, and ironically, not a lot of the units on this side are guys that can use swords. Although, not true, the priestesses will be able to use swords. But they don't have the defenses for it. Then again, I'm also going up against more magic users now, and they do have the resistance for it. Okay. I think I'm gonna drop this money into the Javelin because honestly, this is just too good to pass up. Like, it drops its weight, it turns any of my spear wheel of my lance users into like a heavy ranged hitter, and that's too good to pass up. So this Javelin is getting upgraded. What? Wait, I can turn it into something? For a second gold. Saunion, a lance, a large lance designed for throwing. Okay, so what's the Saunion all about? Range 2 to 3, now it's even farther. I can hit from outside the range of certain units. That's great. 1 more gold piece and a handful of silver would lower its weight. Although I can give it to my Falco Knights, who are super speedy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna want to inscribe that. Oh, I can't inscribe it? Crap, right, it's a special weapon. All right. Well, that's all the gold down. Over on this side. I kind of want to see what I can do with the Iron Sword for 50. A steel sword. Okay, great. So that's not awesome. For 20, I can get some extra bang out of the silver sword. A little bit more hit. 100 gives me 2. Yeah, the silver sword doesn't have that much difference per upgrade. Compelling gameplay. Figuring out what to forge. Okay, so the Sonyon has very low hit. I'm gonna want to increase that hit. Let's go with that. Inscribe a name, here we go. Sonyon. No, damn it. Inscribe the Sonyon, back. No, fuck you. There we go. Here we go. Perfect. I've got it. Big Saul. A large lance designed for throwing. I like naming things. Okay, so you're good. I got 187 like silver left to play with. And honestly, like nothing else that I like really feel compelled to upgrade at this point, so I am gonna get like get use out of the silver weapons. Okay, so I'll drop like the couple of silver coins that it takes to just give them a little bit of a power up. Yeah, but 147 silver. Okay, I'm okay with just holding on to that. Maybe we can trade some stuff in too. Does the devil axe? Oh. Does the devil axe have a use beyond trading it in or giving it to that lumberjack and like watching his soul be consumed by it? Because we can't use axes. And I already gave him a splitting axe. Ambrosia increases defense, awesome. Trade in the ram wine. Trade in some of that ale, leftover ale, it's even worse. Wine. Wine, excellent. So many foods that I'm never gonna really use. And what about things like this? Like these carvings and black pearl and bone walker oil and stuff like that. Are they just good for side quests, or am I also like free to just trade those in?
Many thanks.
Anyways, let's move, get out of the Hamlet. That took a while. Yep, save it there, Dull Keep Interior. Now please tell me there's a shortcut back. Let me go back because I have some side quests I would like to do. I cannot. Okay. Like, well, I want to go do those quests first. So, cut to me getting back to the other side of this place. Oh, wait, I can talk to Saber.
Never thought I'd wind up all the way in the damn belly of the Empire. Not like it's a huge problem or nothing. I'm just saying, oh, hell. Might as well spill it.
Ooh.
I'm Regalian.
Ooh, you don't say.
No deal to me one way or the other. Just didn't think I'd ever be back is all. Don't have too many good memories of the place. But nostalgia's a funny thing.
All right.
This place...
No, I already talked to you. What about Conrad? Anything new?
You want to hear about the night the villa was burned?
Sure. I didn't bring it up, but all right.
My mother's handmaiden snuck me out through an underground passage. When I asked about you, they told me you died. I remember running through the night, half blind from crying. We didn't stop till we crossed into Regel, where I settled in the Hamlet.
Also, the Hamlet is like really far away from the border.
After that, it was long days of sword practice and studying under Halcyon. Not to mention doing all his cleaning and cooking and laundry. I didn't mind. He was hiding me, and it's not like there were servants around. So if you ever get hungry, just say the word and I'll whip up something tasty.
I'm actually really hungry right now, not gonna lie. Okay. Yep, it doesn't like really matter what I bring in here, because I'm just looking to book it through the other side. Yo, future editing me.
I feel ravenous.
ravishing today.
I got caught up in a fight while I was getting through here, and I just decided to feed Sonya all the XP. So Sonya got herself a level up. Luck and defense. Those aren't bad stats. They were her sub 10 ones. So that's a good. She got some more defense on her.